There are a total of 11 one-shot attacks in Jujutsu Shenanigans, and today we're gonna figure out which one is the best. The way we're gonna find that out is by taking them through a series of tests. The 3 questions are, is it manji kickable? Does it work on domain amplification? And how easily can you obtain it? So let's find out. All right, so the first thing we're gonna test is the world cutting slash for Vessel. We got Black Yuji here today. Actually, Black Kuna. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. It doesn't one-shot anymore. So I guess that's actually not even a true one-shot, but it's pretty much close to it. So I can't even do the world cutting slash anymore. I have to die. Where are you at, Higuruma? That's not Higuruma. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. Yep. So now we just got to think about how easy it is to get the world cutting slash. It's really just getting into your awakening, which you can pretty much do by fighting anybody. Eventually you will get it. And once you get into that, you just got to do 1, 3, 2 RR. And everybody knows that. So I wouldn't say it's a super hard one shot to get. And also it's not a true one shot anymore. It doesn't just slice through everybody. It's not manji kickable, but domain amplification does work. And it's about like B grade in difficulty. So we're going to put world cutting slash to the side right now. It's definitely not the best, but also not the worst. Probably a low mid tier. So the next attack is going to be Perfection's Idol Transfiguration second hit. I already know this since you have domain amplification. This is not going to do anything to you, but let's just test. Oh, it actually does run through. So you were hit once. Okay, activate it again. Maybe if I run past you and then run back towards you. No, nothing. Domain amplification is too good, bro. Jeez. Let me just make sure you were one shot. Yeah. Now let's go to manji kick. Yep, manji kickable. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now in terms of difficulty, this again is just getting into your awakening. Not super hard to do, but you have to land 2 hits, and it's not a real true one shot because you have to do that. So right now that's gonna be underneath Vessel's world cutting slash.
I'm just a punching bag for you nowadays.
Low-key. The next one is head splitter, which is a counter, so it's not gonna be able to get manji kicked. Now will domain amp work? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, are you joking me? That's the best counter in the game. And that's an even better counter now. Jeez. Oh my goodness. And then how hard is this to get? Okay, this is definitely the hardest one we've encountered so far, because not only do you have to go into your awakening, you have to go into your super awakening and land 2 black flashes to do that. And you have your ult bar going down, and you have the cooldown on idle transfiguration. That one is extremely hard to get, but still one of the best one shots in the game. I'm thinking probably like, I'm gonna give head splitter like a B again because it's a counter, and also it didn't bypass domain amp. The next one is a special attack. Hold on, let me bring you there. The next one shot did this to Swervo, and this one shot is called the subscribe one shot. Subscribe right now or you will end up just like Swervo. And yes, you need to be in a floating bathtub for it to be activated.
I hate how organic that was.
So the next one is plasma wave. As we all know, at a close range this will one shot you, and let's see if it can be manji kicked. Does all that clap. Oh my god, that hit you. Ready? Now. I think you did it. I just don't think it works. Hella blood is shooting at you. There is nowhere to dodge. Yeah, you definitely did it right that time. Yeah. Hey, that's a good attack. Actually, nah, it's really not, because you can't move it. You should be able to spray it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Okay. Wait, are you alive? No.
No, I'm not.
By that Spotify sound, I knew you were not alive. It did block it for the first 2 seconds, but then it obliterated him. So it passed domain amp and it passed manji kick. Now let's talk about how hard it is to obtain. Same thing as usual, bro. Just awakening. It's just a move. Is it easy to land? Probably not. But if you were to down slam somebody and they didn't have their ragdoll cancel, you would get them. Low-key putting plasma wave as an A tier for a one-shotter. Okay, the next one is going to be the brothers counter, which technically also isn't a full one-shot. We have about like 14 attacks on this list, and a couple of them aren't true one-shots. All right. Okay, so the base one definitely doesn't work. Are you... Oh my god. Sir, you shouldn't be able to walk away from that. Yuji Itadori just hit you with a black flash. I think you did it. I just don't think it's manji kickable. Let's try again. Yeah, you definitely did it right that time, right? Domain amp works, but Manji Kick doesn't work. I'm gonna have to give brothers a solid B. A solid B because it doesn't do enough damage to fully one-shot somebody, but it is pretty easy to get. It's also a counter, also not a counter. Now, Defense Attorney has the most one-shots in the entire game. The first one we gotta test is Execution, but it's third hit.
Ouch.
Okay, now that you're almost a paraplegic, come over here. Ooh, okay. Manji kickable. We should go through all the moves and then we'll go to Domain Amp after. The next attack is Final Judgment. Oh my days. Bro, Yuji can't do that. Nah, he literally did that. He did fight Higuruma and he literally did that. I'll allow it. And the next one is Verdict with Special. Because as we all know, if I do Verdict on Swervo right here, it's just going to do like a execution type thing. Take away his arm. Okay, it is Manji kickable, and the fact that it cancels your attack, it'll just use your Domain Amp regularly. Last one is Triple Sentence. Damn! Every single the one shots for Higuruma is Manji kickable. Now let's try Domain Amplification. I'm pretty sure this is gonna work. Yep. Final Judgment. Let's see. Damn! That puts you in a cutscene too, and it still didn't work. Verdict with R Special. Yeah, no, nothing. Triple Sentence. Now this is gonna hit you 3 times, so I think it is gonna work. Yup. Damn, out of all of them, the only one that truly works is Triple Sentence because it has 3 attacks to it, I guess. Okay, so let's rank those. I'm gonna put Execution, since it's a 3rd hit one-shotter, like C tier. Final Judgment. Now you do have to play that keyboard game, but most of the time you're gonna be able to beat them. I'm gonna give that like a B because it didn't work on Domain Amp and Manji Kick. Verdict with Special, C. And Triple Sentence, we're giving Triple Sentence an A. Now out of all those attacks, Execution is slightly hard to hit. Final Judgment is medium. You just have to have the timing down. Verdict is pretty easy if you're in a close M1 situation. That doesn't really change the rankings for me at all, really, though. And Triple Sentence is also mid-tier, but I'm gonna give Triple Sentence an A. Okay, on to the second last character to have a one-shotter that's not really a one-shotter is Locust Guy. Go. No Manji Kick. I'm actually super surprised. Yeah, no. Bye-bye, Swervo. Domain Amp. It's gonna work, bro. Domain Amplification is the best thing in the game. It's the best thing since Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's just too golden. It's just too golden. What can you do, bro? Directed Poison is pretty easy to get. Just charge up your ult bar. Pretty easy to land. Just be close M1 range and get a down slam or something like that. It failed Domain Amp, but it passed Manji Kick. Now, I know it's not a true one shot, but low-key, I'm gonna give it a B. Maybe even a B+. Because that's pretty valid. I was expecting much less of Locust Guy. I'm not gonna lie. Now it gets a little scary.
This one.
Yeah, we may as well test Domain Amp first because I don't think none of these are Manji kickable. But the first one we're going to test from the strongest of history is going to be Cleave Rush. Damn! One more time. Give me your head. Give me your head. Nothing, bro. He's the GOAT. I mean, this was literally the scenario he was in. It was Higuruma facing off against Sukuna, and at the last second, bro figured out Domain Amplification. A sorcerer who had Curse Energy for 2 months. Insane, bro. You might be the GOAT. Next one is going to be the World Cutting Slash for the strongest of history. So, just stay right there, yeah.
It's kind of terrifying first person.
Oh my days. I hate Sukuna. Okay, Dismantle Net from the strongest of history. Well, Domain Amplification work on it. Oh my. Are you there? Swervo? Are you alive? Oh my god, he's alive. Bro came out from the realm. Okay, so every single one of strongest of history's one-shot attacks, they do not work on Domain Amp. Let's see if he can say the same for Manji Kick. Don't let the fans down. Don't let the fans down. Low key, he Manji kicked it. I mean, he didn't hit me. Next one, yeah, you're gonna want to stand back a little bit. On my screen, it was so fast, I don't think you had time to react to that. Yeah, no. You're not Manji kicking nothing, alright? If Sukuna's cut in between space and time itself, yeah, you're gonna hit. There's no acrobatics Yuji can do not to get hit with that, bro. Okay, now this one, I mean, like, we know this is not gonna work. I believe in you. Nah, you didn't have time. He didn't do the timing right, but it's just not gonna happen. He's not about to jump through the gaps of the dismantle net to kick me in the head with a Manji kick. Now, Domain App negated every single one of Strongest of History's attacks. Now, are these hard to get? You literally can't get them. Unless you're playing in a PS with an overpowered character and you choose them, or if you get Sukuna in Strongest of History. So I guess I'll rate them in terms of one-shot ability, but you can't get these. Cleave Rush, B tier, B tier. Loki, A tier, because once you get into the animation, you have end lag and nothing can hit you and you can just keep going. World Cutting Slash, probably get like A tier. Dismantle Net, S tier. That's probably the greatest one shot in the game. Really can't do nothing about it, honestly. When it really comes down to it, what's the best one shot in the game? You know what, man? I'm gonna give it to Verdict with Special, because that's a super close M1 range attack and you literally just need to press R after you press the attack. 2, Verdict, R, one shot. Now that requires you having your special, which maybe isn't fair to say, but I still like it, bro. I'm gonna have to go Verdict. So which one shot was your favorite? If you want to tell me, then consider joining my Discord server, link in the description, where you could talk to me about things, do some polls, talk to other people, give me ideas, and we're very close to 1,000 members in there, so join up. And if you want to see me react to all sorts of JJS related things, then click right here. Millz Mafia out. Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.